Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Maxim and the Decor Gift Pack event is in the game right now. So this event actually has got two versions. One is for the servers which are in its first month, and there it's called Decor Gift Carnival, I think. But basically it's the same thing, just with a little bit more limited choice basically. So if you've seen in one of the other videos, it basically in the first month there is usually not these things on the top, and it basically starts with Neotopia. So it's like from Neotopia down, like less things to choose from basically. And I'm not sure if there is romantic and poetic. I think these are not there either. So basically it's a little bit more limited, but otherwise it's literally the same thing. And this event is actually the best event to get your pay to win skins in, because the way it works is you buy these chests. You can buy 1, 10 or 120 of them for $1, $9 or $100. So you get the best ratio for buying the $100 version, obviously. And yeah, basically you get these chests which contain the vouchers. They contain 1 to 9. As you can see, there's different chances for them, with the highest chance being for 5. So generally you get an average of 5 carnival vouchers per chest. So basically what that means is that since the selector costs 999, you need around 1 2/3 of a $100 offer. And the reason is that you need 999 carnival vouchers, and you divide it by 5 that you get on average, so that means you need around 200 chests, but each $100 offer actually gives you 120 chests. So you divide that again by 120 and you get 1.665, sorry, which is around 1 2/3. So basically that means that you need to spend on average around $165 to get this box. However, you will actually have to buy two $100 ones, or you want to sort of do that. You can either buy one $100 one and then buy like how many eight $9 ones, or until you get enough, because you can get less or more. But yeah, basically I would actually buy the two $100 ones, and the reason is that well, there's actually two reasons. One reason is that you can actually get the selector at random by getting lucky, so you can actually get an extra skin from this. You can buy up to 2 skins here in the redemption, and you can get another how many you want through this, I guess, unless there is a limit that they aren't showing. But yeah, basically if you buy two times, you might get lucky and you might get 2 skins instead of 1, which is like, even for 200 is the best. It's still the best price for buying these things, because you will still get a lot of like other random stuff. So you are gonna get random gems, components, tech chests, fancy decor chests. It's pretty decent, So you are gonna get a lot of random stuff. And yeah, as I said, you can get lucky, and you can also buy level 5 component chests, 10 of them only, but still, it's pretty nice. And you can buy the queues, which are also nice, obviously. But you only really ever need 1 queue, right? If you want it for the marching speed buff and not just for the looks, then you only really need 1. And although, yeah, like for 1, you also, like for looks, unless you want to change them every second day, it's also enough to have 1 of them. Then again, on new servers nowadays, if you are on a new server, you are getting this one for free. So yeah, after 30 days. Like on my server, that event wasn't there yet. So basically, even though I've been playing for like 4 months now, I still don't have any queue. So I almost got one in gacha, but I didn't go for it. I went for the skin instead in the end, and I did not have enough gems for the Raptor Q skin. Or maybe I actually did, but I listened to someone that I shouldn't buy it. I'm not sure now. I was, much less experienced back then. So anyway, what you want is the selector, and then maybe for the 10 boxes and so on. But yeah, let's now actually go over the skins. Unless there is something else I wanted to talk about. No, I don't think so. But oh yeah, there's actually one more aspect, that you obviously might get way lucky or way unlucky. So if you get unlucky, not even $200 packs might be enough, even though they should on average be more than enough. Or you might get super lucky and get it in 1, but I don't think that will actually ever happen to anyone, because for that to happen you would need an average of sorry, I wanted to you need an average of 8.3, which is just not gonna happen, right? because the maximum, yeah, that's like never gonna happen for anyone ever in the history of this game. So yeah, you are gonna need to buy at least one plus a lot of the like $9 ones, but yeah, I would buy the $200 ones. At any rate, let's keep going. Another important aspect of this is that you actually keep these. You keep the Decor Carnival vouchers, at least the ones that are after the first month. I am not 100% sure about the first month ones, but you can actually check that, okay? You can check it, and if it says in the tooltip here that they will not be removed, then you can save them. So go and check that if you are on the first month version. So an additional thing to keep in mind is that you can combo this with any power drill or lucky clover and so on that you have going on, and that in the first month the power drills are actually stronger, so is the lucky clover. They basically give you double the rewards that they give you later. So you would see a lot more gold shards here, and in the clover you would actually see that the rare drops actually give you double things basically. So keep that in mind as well and combine it wisely. So you, for instance, if you have a drill 1000, buy it once on one day, then second time on the other day after this thing resets, right? So it actually gives you the full amount from the drill. Because, you know, drills 200 and drill 1000 reset. The big drill does not reset. And neither does the lucky clover. So keep these things in mind. And yeah, let's actually go over the selector. So the first two skins in the selector are the Out of the Blue and Pretty in Pink skins, and they actually are not a part of the event in the first month, I believe. They look sort of similar to the Popstar skins, but they are actually a different skin with different effects. For these two skins, you actually need a teammate, because if you place both of them on the world map next to each other, you can use a special skin every 23 hours on each of them, which is gonna give both the players an extra item. The blue one gives Virtuous Flowers, the pink one gives Loving Hearts, and basically it means that both of the players are gonna get 60 vitality every day in their inventory that they can actually save up and use up later when they need it during an event. Theoretically, if you had more people with one color, then you could, for instance, have 4 guys with pink feeding the blue guy, so he would be getting 150 vitality, 30 for his own, and 4 times 30 from the other guys. But basically, each of the pink guys, except one, would only get 30 vitality. So you know, that's something you could theoretically do. But yeah, it's still like a pay-to-win expensive skin, right? And yeah, the blue one is for army. And it has 15-15 all attack when equipped, 10 army attack when equipped, 10 and 10 attack HP all units when in general when you own it, and 1% all unit damage increase. So that's also kind of nice. The pink one has a 1% damage decrease and 10% navy attack instead of 10% army attack in the equipped part. So the next skin in the selector is the Phantom Ship, which is also a special skill skin. And the special skin on this thing gives you 1 to 3 relics. These relics are basically similar chests to Amalia. They give you either a decor or some shining gold chests or 100 gems or a +1 unit choice chest or 1 plus 10 small vitality potion. They each have 20% chance drop and again have a 23-hour cooldown time. So basically the decor actually gives you 1% navy HP per level. So to keep that in mind, basically this skin actually gives you more HP than it says, because it keeps stacking up, right? When you're getting it, like it's gonna take you 45 days on average to get 9 of these decors, which is going to give you a level 3 decor, which is gonna be plus 3% navy HP. Other than that, this thing actually increases your dock capacity by 10, which is pretty great. Works only for one dock. You can actually get more than one dock. Later on you can get 2 docks when you're level 80 for a lot of gold though, so keep that in mind. And it also increases the naval unit attack bonus when attacking by 30%. So only while attacking, but let's be honest, the game is all about attacking, right? The defense is not as strong as attacking anyway, partially because of these skins, but you know what I mean. So yeah, this is actually one of the best navy skins. This has been considered one of the best value navy skins. It is not as strong damage wise as Tropical City, because the 8% navy damage is, you know, better, and there is also another 2% all unit damage increase. However, it does have the additional value of giving you these items, and it can basically gives you 20 gems a day, and you know, like 2 vitality a day, which is nothing special, but you know what I mean. Like it basically gives you some extra value and the extra dock capacity, which is very nice earlier on, because you know dock capacity is is sometimes an annoyance, I guess. So the next skin, if I remember them correctly, I don't want to always go and check there. It was the Shadow Dragon, and the Shadow Dragon is actually one of the strongest skins, period. This skin actually normally costs way more than $200. And when in its special dedicated event, it costs way more. And in the Flower Petal one, it also costs more. So yeah, this is again like the cheapest way to get it. And what it does is it has a 12-hour cooldown, 3-minute duration thing, which increases all your units damage by 30%. So it is absolutely awesome. You go and you click it and you activate it and you get 30% bonus. It should actually work if you even if you change your skins afterwards. So that's also to keep in mind. And yeah, it gives you March size +1, plus 10% all units attack HP when holding in stock. And yeah, the 35% passive all units attack bonus already from having it equipped even without the special skin. So special skill, sorry. So that's nice. So then there was these transformer ships, basically, transformating high-tech ships, which, as you can see, have special things that basically it's always for one unit type, right? So this is the air one, this is the navy one, and this is the land one. So the air one actually increases the capacity of your airport by 20, which is nice. And when it transforms, it gives you bonuses for exercise. And you can see actually that in the exercise mode, it also increases your training speed. And yeah, so that's nice. And 25% all unit attack is also very nice in general. But actually, I have seen when I was testing some things before that for some reason all unit attack from skins like the Golden Pavilion was actually counting for a half of a navy attack increase from CVN, if you know what I mean. So basically, the CVN, instead of being 1.5 times better, so half better than the all unit attack from this, was actually being 3 times better. So that I honestly do not know if that is the case for every single thing, or yeah, I need to test that more, but yeah, I don't have that many skins to test that, so maybe someone else can tell me in the comments. So then we have the ZH2 Conqueror, which is the navy skin. Again, 25% navy attack. However, it has got actually lower all units attack. So keep the thing that I just said in mind before, that the navy attack on skins was actually giving more than the all unit attack. So I don't know if that's the case here as well. So this might actually be better just by that, and also because navy is better than air. And it does have a special skin which basically lets you shoot. It lets you shoot the missile. It's only for a visual effect though. But you can basically bomb other people's things. At any rate, when it also increases your vitality limit by 20, so that is nice, unless you are a very high VIP, which you might be if you are buying skins. But maybe you just plan to buy that one skin, right? That you want to buy one skin and keep the one skin forever, which is actually what I would do if I was, like a little bit bigger spender. I got my CVN from Gacha, so for gems basically, for I don't know, $40 worth of weekly subscriptions of gems. Like 40k or something. Actually, maybe less, maybe 30k, but it was pretty costly. So maybe like $30, I guess. So much cheaper than this thing, but yeah. And then it transforms again, expedition bonuses, navy training speed, similar to the alpha. Then we have the VN1 Forerunner. This thing increases the capacity of the repair factory, so I didn't really ever think that it's that great. But then again, it will save you 10 more units if you are defending, so that's nice, I guess. And it does increase your marching speed, so that's something, I guess. But it, and also it actually has double attack bonuses. If you look at it, it's 20% all units attack and 20% army unit attack. It doesn't have an HP there, which would basically which has worse than attack in general, I guess. And here you have a damage decrease when defending the base. You can turn it into a StarCraft style fortress, which decreases the damage you take by 30%, which is nice. And then it actually gives you an army HP bonus 20%. And also increase the duration of the shield by 30%, which I have no idea what it means. So I would actually probably have to ask on Discord. Maybe basically check in the comments. You might find that information there later in the comments, okay? So then you have the skins which actually are in the selector when even if it's the first month. So you have Neotopia, which is an absolutely amazing skin. It has all unit attack when attacking for 30%. I do not know if this is also reused by half in effectivity or not. No idea. And it actually has basic speed recovery by 20%. So that's why it's so good, because the attack bonus is for all units, and because of the basic speed of vitality recovery increase. Don't remember the math right now fully. You should get basically like 20% more vitality every day, so you should be getting like 50 vitality more every day forever until you quit this game, because it's while holding in stock, not well equipped. So that is nice, you know. Anyway, and let's check what was there. The next thing, there was also Cetus, which was actually also in the starting ones, and that is the best one for Navy in the starting skins, in the starting month skins. So because it actually gives you 20% 20 dock capacity, which is kind of a big deal, and it gives you 10% all unit, 10% Navy attack bonus, HP. You know, it's nice. Cetus is the best one for Navy from the starting ones. Then from the starting ones, there was also the Predator, I guess. Yeah, Predator, whatever. The Predator is basically gives you maximum attack bonus of 30% when attacking. You can look at the thing here. It tells you that if you attack another player's base and you kill all his defenders, you get a 10% attack buff. The buff lasts for 24 hours. You can stack it 3 times, and basically you can keep it up by attacking at least one base every 24 hours and destroying all its defenders. So basically you are going to need an alt or a like inactive person to hit, or well, but you can usually find lots of these. So yeah, you basically have to hit an inactive person once every day. Also, when someone beats your base, you lose one stack of the buff. So you're going to have to get it up again, but that should not be an issue, right? Otherwise, it's an army skin. So yeah. Then there is the gas cannon, which is also an army skin, and I actually didn't really like that in the beginning when I was looking at it, but I didn't fully understand everything, and I didn't fully understand that the army damage increase 5% here is actually better than having 20 army attack, you know what I mean? Like that the damage increase is so much more valuable than attack bonus. So keep that in mind, that basically this thing is much stronger later than it might actually look. So because you might, later on you might have 1000 combined plus attack, and only, for instance, 100% damage increase. So that basically means that you are going to you would actually need like I don't know how many, well, a lot more. Yeah, I don't want to do the math, I'm sorry. It's like 5 a.m. Yeah. Then there was the Hercules, which is then like the one of the basic air skins. I don't really like it though, because it gives you all units and air units bonuses, but then it gives you army training speed, and air is kind of crap. Let's say I'm just gonna say it. Air is kind of crap. So air is kind of bad, especially in the beginning. So yeah. And then you have some of the other things. I'm actually, no, that thing is not there. I think this thing is there even in the beginning, I believe. And this is basically a general all-purpose plus stats skin. But just if you just look at it compared to the other skins, it's just not that good, right? It's a pretty decent all-around skin that people can use in the beginning of the game. But other than that, yeah. And then there is the super miner, and the super miner is actually exceptionally important. Okay, the super miner is super important because it's like the only proper gathering skin, unless you count the one that the leader of the server always gets, which I cannot see here right now. Leader's demeanor. This thing gives you 20% gathering speed and 20% gold production when you're the leader, but it's not nearly as good as this thing, right? This thing is the same, but with a lot of extra stuff on top of it. So yeah, this thing is actually amazing. Like, this is the highest value skin probably from the selector, because you cannot really get it any other way, and you can get some other combat skins later, right? And basically, if you wanna play this game seriously as a whale or semi-whale, you should definitely buy this. So that's why I was saying that you sort of also on this event, because you can actually get 2 skins. So you can get 1 combat skin for your main unit type, and then you can get the super miner. And if you're gonna be lucky, you can get them, you can get both of them for 1 price, because you can open an extra selector, of the random chests, or you can actually get 3 skins if you buy 2, and in the process you get a 3rd selector for free. That's also nice, right? And yeah, then in the later version there is the romantic skin, which gives you 5 march size, so that is always nice. March size is great, right? but later on this might probably be actually worse than some of the other things, because it's just, you know, later on you've got high march. However, what you can do is you can actually equip this skin, send the attack, and then change your skins. So you do both basically get the bonuses from both the skins. So you can equip romantic skin, attack the opponent, and then change to this thing, for instance, and basically get both the march size, because it's already going to be sent, but the damage is going to be calculated with the current base that you have got equipped on at the time that the attack arrives. Poetic skin is basically the same as romantic skin. It just has a different, you know, inverted look and a little bit in different colors. That's all it is. And then there was also this thing, I think, which is, you know, a run-of-the-mill navy skin, which isn't really worth for anyone except like the biggest whales who just want to get all the skins for the holding in stock bonuses, right? Then there was the Merry Christmas one as well, which is actually pretty decent if I remember correctly, because it has got a holding in stock plus 10% attack bonus, which is nice for all units, and one march size. But again, like, I wouldn't really buy this unless you are a super whale, and, you know, I'm not, you know. Then is the ice cream, which is completely crap. I think it was that, right? And then there is the foggy mushroom, which basically makes it so that the enemies cannot scout your base. I actually thought it was basically increasing it by 1 level, it said, but it seems they have changed that. So basically to mean that instead of, you know, spending 2 vitality to scout you, would have to spend 100 gems, and if you were shielded, they couldn't scout you at all. But here it actually looks like they buffed that or something. Maybe I'm just hallucinating things because mushrooms. But yeah, all units attack bonus as well, but this is just, you know, this is a trolling thing basically for when you don't want to get scouted, and yeah. Other than that, I'm actually gonna go and check. I am going to go and check in the thingy, and I'm going to check if there is some other important things that I didn't talk about. There is a CVN as well. I didn't talk about it because I already have it. That does not have any special skill, sorry. And it's sort of decent, but you might be able to get that from gacha. I don't know. I got it from gacha like a few months back, and yeah, I didn't think it was that great, but, you know, I got it without having to pay hundreds of dollars. So basically, I would I would never pick this from the selector, because you can, if you are in the later than 1 month, you can get these awesome things like the Shadow Dragon, which is probably the highest value, or the Phantom Ship, or these things, or, you know, and even if you're in the first month, you can pick Neotopia instead, or Cetus instead. So it's just not really worth it. It's only for people who get it from other places, basically. And yeah, there is also, okay, Battleship Fortress. That's like a little bit weird, you know, the wording there. I think it's 10% damage increase and 10% damage decrease when defending. It's probably an older skin, and they did a bad job translating it, basically. Oh, and there's also these ones. I didn't think they were actually there. The February, you know, Valentine's Day skins, which, again, this one is 10% all, 10% navy. It's pretty decent. 3% damage decrease on holding in stock, and 10% attack bonus on holding in stock. So for all units, it's pretty decent. And again, they just have different looks, but otherwise they are the same. Yeah, the Lucky Dragon is there as well, which is permanent march size +2, which is decent. But again, like, these are skins which are just, or this thing as well, these are just skins which are not really worth getting from this selector, unless you are a massive whale. We went over these already. Yeah, and here it says +1, so can't scout your base +1. So anyway, I think I read it somewhere. It just makes it harder, not completely impossible, unless you are shielded. And yeah, Merry Christmas, as I said. And I think we've been over everything, sort of, except the Frost Kirin, which I just want to add one more thing, and that is that it is damage increase, not attack increase, and it is crit damage as well. So actually this thing on higher levels of the game is gonna give you a higher damage boost than like those basic plus attack things, because even +10 and +10 is not gonna be as good as +5 damage increase. And crit damage as well, because, you know, for instance, for world boss, you're gonna be critting every single time, although you are also gonna have increased crit damage. So yeah. I actually do not know if crit damage on the world boss now currently multiplies with the buff on the world boss that gives you 300%, or if it's additive. So I will actually have to ask, I guess, somewhere, or, you know, try to find out. I guess I could try to find out, but we're gonna see. At any rate, I think this is pretty much all the skins. And now I'm gonna have to go and stitch these videos together because, yeah, I had to, I had to do some cuts and I will have to do some cuts, and I had my UID showing, so I'll actually have to blur the UID as well. So that is gonna be one hell of an annoying job to make, but I'm gonna make it for you guys. So anyway, here I already talked about that you can get these. Actually, the rare skill chests are pretty great as well. If you are gonna be a whale, I guess you can buy you can buy them all if you are on a new server, right? Later on, they're not gonna be that big, but on a new server, these things are gonna help you. Same as the components, as I said. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not really gonna fully go over this because this is basically they want $2 from you here, and yeah, on average around $2, $1.8. Oh well, 2 because less than 2. Okay, because you can actually get the discount basically by buying 100 for $100, 120. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that this video is going to be helpful to you. I will see how long it takes to process and stuff. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please do share, and have a wonderful day. Yeah.